After the damage is done, the sentence is passed.
I was convicted 20 years by the Lusaka High Court for the offense of aggravated robbery.
Ninapanga mlandu wa mada. Inali nikani ya munyumba, tinamba na madamu.
What is the true cost of the harm left behind? How many lives are affected? And who ultimately pays the price?
I was charged and convicted because we hadn't paid the bill, and the bill was 68,000.
The path to healing often begins with a difficult step.
Olovachoka vangabwerere kunyumba kwanu nate vazakafikira kunyumba vazafikira kuti sindiye kuli vana.
This is a story of restorative justice in Zambia.
The Zambia
Tuliko na peace club. Na peace club manje peace club amene wamashitako aneta amatandizira mukulingana na problem amene imwe muli nayo. So ngataenda kuja imwe kuzakamba mukulingana mwamene imwe upezera vuto mkati mwa maganizo yanu kapena mwamene mpezera vuto pakati pa banja yanu. So ndi mwamene taendera ku peace club kuja pakana zona tamba kupunzira nankhala masuka.
This shifts towards restorative justice and peace building in Zambia. Correctional service presents a significant transformation in how society approaches crime and punishment. By prioritizing rehabilitation and reconciliation, the government aims to create a safer society and reduce reoffending rates.
Inaganza tanga. Kanzi kumankala kushitali konsayo na families amene unapangira kwa mlandu baja bantu mungachita kwanje ngati mungakwanisa munganitanire baja bantu muzi wa muntu ngati unakwira bantu ufuniko kamba chiona ndi pa family vinachitika nina mafotokozera napempha chikudukiro kwa baja bantu pakana na baja bantu nawo wanakambapo kulingana mwamene beve chinali chinawafutira pakana kufikira tinagwirizana ndiye mwe tinakululukirana beve na ini.
This approach not only benefit individuals who have been incarcerated, but also contributes to the overall stability of our community.
Konga program yatandiza to meet with my husband and we have reconciled with him. There's no problem. Awanga tutaenda kubatandalira kujere nimambira cha bebu because we can mingle with him na kukamba mushemushe na beve kuma kakube problem millions.
Restorative justice is a transformative approach to addressing crime and conflict. It shifts
to apologize for the realize mistake wapanga. They realize to apologize so that you got impact with what you will apology. So na nisa ronda ja kuisa kwandi muno fingi mwene kufiona ike para ifyandi wanu abana na bashabale chura pansi abena mwandina abena futi bale chura futi na leo ine futi barwandi life yandi abakati yafuna because at this point of time maybe ndiko banki impact kala mbona sangira kwa bati wanu ile barwandi nali kwa tumteni despite ndi mchifungo chinde saving a sentence yandi but nali kwa peace ya mind. Iyo peace ya mind yarengere nomba mfwa inokushita kufimbi muno mwine nomba mchifungo because inakwata courage ya kwati when I go outside nkaba free.
Olo ina ningala kuomba nikurukira kulipe muntu ali perfect amesala kwa pano pazikola pansi tonso olo ina ni malako so ufunika mzako akalako fast wabweza mu mtima.
In Zambia we have seen how restorative justice fosters dialogue, restores relationships and helps individuals reintegrate in society with dignity. This approach not only addresses the immediate consequences of wrongdoing, but also prevents future harm by addressing its root causes.
This process has helped me to actually see myself and be more self-aware, introspect myself, see where I had gone wrong and change those elements of my character so that this never happens again.
Peace building, on the other hand, is the process of creating and sustaining long-term peace in our communities.
The restorative justice process is very important because it really creates unity, it creates community back, it repairs community, the sense of community between two people, the one who is an offender and the one who was harmed. Because the moment you make someone a victim, it disrupts the entire feeling of community, the entire feeling that, I need to love my neighbor.
It requires the collective effort of all Zambian government institutions, traditional leaders, church leaders, civil society, to address the drivers of conflict and build structures that promote unity and coexistence. Peace is not just the absence of violence. It is a presence of justice, respect for human rights and equal opportunities for all.
Ine ningopempha chabe kuti mulungu mwene wake ndiye amene azaziwa chimene anachita. Chifukwa naye ine pano niyembekezera judgment.
In Zambia, we are proud to draw our rich cultural heritage and traditions that promote reconciliation and unity. Our communities have long practiced traditional dispute resolution methods that align with restorative justice principles.
So, uzimechitika oloni umemtima chite bwanje uja mwana wanga anapita saza kwera kunasira.
Western legal systems, particularly its neglecting of victims' needs. With its principles and practices rooted in indigenous cultures and Christian traditions, it has been shaped to mend the offender, the victim, as well as the community.
Restorative justice and peace building is not something that is new. It's not a new phenomenon. It is something that has been in existence for generations and generations. It was just that at some point, criminal justice system took center stage. However, there was a realization that criminal justice system alone was inadequate in addressing the harms that were being caused in society. Hence, the resurgence of restorative justice and peace building. A lot of benefits have accrued from restorative justice and peace building to Zambia Correctional Service, the community, the offender, and the victims. Some of the benefits that have accrued to Zambia Correctional Service as a result of restorative justice and peace building are that the issue of ex-inmate reoffending and coming back to correctional facility has been curtailed or drastically reduced. Very few ex-inmates come back to correctional facilities or reoffend after undergoing this program.
I intend to do better, even when I go and work for another company. With the counseling that I've gone through and the consultations that I've done, I don't think I will do the same thing again.
Since most of the inmates that pass through this program do not reoffend and do not come back to correctional facilities, it means the issue of overcrowding in correctional facilities has been addressed or is being steadily being addressed. So following that, some of the diseases that were found or that contagious diseases such as TB, which is a contagious disease, such are drastically reducing in correctional facilities are some of the benefits to Zambia correctional facilities. To the individual who committed a crime, who is an offender in this case, he is given a second chance to reform his behavior.
So after nachoka, wakomplainant banga so apatuma kambi sana mushe oronadwara wama nitomera kwa phone wakakopwanji wapora. So nimamvera mushe kaijifukwa na bwerera che mu life yamenene nzema pa first.
When it comes to the victim, the benefits that are there are that is given an opportunity to sit down with somebody who offended him and therefore expresses all the anguish, all the distress that he has had in his heart. Because when that doesn't happen, the victim most of the time, those are the people that we hear saying, wherever I will meet my offender, I will make sure that I revenge. By revenging, the victim may commit murder, which offense may be even bigger than the offense that his offender had earlier on committed against him.
Futi ukachoka panja, sumaenda mrodo bisama iya ikai unapanga ko peace na complainant libe problem iliyo nsoma kala chefuri ubwerera che muraife yakudana.
The wish of any community is to have peace amongst its members. So when the people, the victim and the offender, are able to reconcile in communities, it means there will be peace in that particular community. Furthermore, there are what we call community mediation sessions, whereby even the community members are also involved, such as the headmen, the chiefs, the church leaders, the councillors are involved in finding the solution between the victim and the offender. So because the community is involved in finding the solution, normally what happens is that the outcome of that mediation is going to satisfy the community at large, not only the offender nor the victim, but the community at large. So those are some of the benefits that are accruing to the community as a result of restorative justice and peace building.
It creates a better situation for when I come out of here, so that there's no war, there's no conflict when I come out. You don't have somebody running after you. You don't have any more situations where you still have to do a battle. It just creates peace in your community.
After being charged for murder and slapped with 35 years behind bars, this prisoner's life changed forever. Aside from that, his own family neglected him, leaving him without anyone to lean on. However, an unlikely turn of events was at hand.
Inali ninkani ya munyumba tinamba na madamu so mkuyamba na mkusagwirizana mkukamba inali ukolewa ine naye so na mama kumoa so banangala monga panavuta kuti tigwirizane but mkwira na patupi paja sina mpushinga mushe mzanga na gwera ku fridge ndiko napezekera nkali na injari ku muntu wanamunyamula kumpeleka ku chipatala after 3 days bamana mwalika
mwana uja anafa pano pa nyumba ni mwana wanga oyamba. So pamene tinachitika bija bintu mitima yenzo yose kulengana kuti siapafupi mukamvera ti muntu akupaira ni bulu wanu timankala osweka mtima
kunkala mwamene omwe mukati wametingalira nali kuona abantu aenda piskira so winanga nakwera nanipeza nali nkale abazimba ni cyane muganiza cyane ata ine nina problem kani ine monga mwamene nabwerera kujere bana banga sinzo mwamene wankalira kubwala simufuni konkala so kiliko na peace club no mna peace club manje peace club amene wamashitabu waneta mamatandizira mkulingana na problem amene imwe muli nayo rukirana wewe na ini
koma ise pa family yathu tonse banja yathu ya Ntuntu Isaac kumkururukira kwa Ntuntu ise ndise yani amene chingalene kuti Isaac aphedwe uru Isaac anyongedwe nanga ise yathu milandu kwa mbuye Mulungu tili nazo utani
pali no nthawe imene nikamba ja family ya ujana pangira kwa mlandu amabwera kunyoona kuno nikapempha chinthu toko ku family kwanga ku family yawo wamantumira ndalama kuno sinikagamba ti nikachoka jere zaenda kutia the very family manager madam amene ninapanga mlandu ninapaya bagamba ti amwo kangu nkhala nawe pamozi ija yonse nkanya amene achitika vinapita nakukulukirana in fact pamene paja pamene imwe nakugwirana mali ku police nakukulukirana
koma pano pamene tilili Isaac ife tinamkululukira pamene paja pachiyambi chape mwina nali kuchita kusaziba mwina mkusaziba Mulungu mwine wake ndiye anatapwaje anaziba vinachitika
olo pamene ninali mu court pamene tinali kuchita milandu wamba justice nakamba kuti ine pamene wanga ine wafa siningakambe kuti ni zonde una ine una mukhululukira choka na pasi pa mtumwa wanga nibe nayo choipa Mulungu mwine wake ndine nkamujajinga nanga ina zanjajinga ndani
restorative justice kuntanza kwa mina nitandiza one nenze kona kaja kakuti nanga ine nizaenda ndikankhale bwanje kupwalo sinanga inaona muleka kuti ine napanga mlandu napaya muntu napaya mkazi wanga nanga ine baja family ya baja bantu nikachoka jere nizakankhala bwanje na baja bantu
oro nyumba chitseko chotseguka ngarove nthawi iliyonse nthawi iliyonse futi oro mufuna muchotsa angachoka ali open ubwera pano pa nyumba ali free mwamina analukalira poyamba na lero angabwere.
So restorative justice ni kabunge kamozi kamene kama kayanganira palifa anthu amene tipezeka ma problems onga amene napezeka mwe. Sure. So ananitandiza pachiona kuti ine pano pamene ni appreciate.
When dealing with a prisoner, one might be tempted to overlook their humanity and treat them otherwise. However, for the restorative justice coordinators at Mwembeshi and Lusaka Central Correctional Centers, compassion comes first.
So they have feelings just like you do, and so you have to consider their feelings too because they're human. Yeah, so you have to be sensitive and also consider them to be human and put it in mind that they have also the right to life. So whatever you're doing, you have to think about that. So basically what we do in our restorative is to repair the broken relationships that is between the inmates and the victims. Yeah, sometimes it couldn't be the primary victims, but we also have what we call secondary victims. So we try to repair the broken pieces and just bring peace between the two people.
I'm inviting you, community, to come and do reconciliation between your offenders here at Lusaka Female Correction Facility so that you can make peace. When you reconcile with your offenders, there is breakthrough, there is healing in reconciliation.
Mutima wali waka kwido fana chitolo nare tontonga nyatolo nangu ninga fuma ndikuka ya bana finga dolo potwalire ne potwa tukumenye pamu mutima wali kaka.
Please come through. When I call you, please take up my call and come through to our facility.
Since its introduction to the Zambia Correctional Services, the application of restorative justice and peace building has steadily grown across the country.
Zeridi kutawe na ine sense intention yanga tiningashitevaso panazindikira kuti ndine nachita nipemba chani nipemba chikulukira so tamyanga da choyambo pembe chikulukira kuli mulungu pambuyo pake kuli ife bandana nesinga kulukira ino.
This has helped so much, especially in reducing recidivism, which has proved to be quite a challenge. And mostly if these inmates are received back into the community, it makes them very difficult to reoffend because of having been received back in the community.
Restorative justice, let me echo that it is a unit that falls under the Extension Directorate. These programs dotted all over. So now they get back to the communities. So as Extension Directorate, as we go around sensitize, we encourage that these people, former inmates, are coming.
These people have been disconnected from the family for many, many years. And when they leave the correctional services, the homes becomes new. They don't know where to start from. And it's the responsibility of the family members, the community, to impress them and help them to settle into their community and provide all the support that they need. This can be physical, material, financial, and the jobs as well. Once they are integrated, I feel it is difficult for them again to re-offend.
Let me also mention that anyone, either two, can, initiate a reconciliation program. If it's required to move maybe from Kasama to Kawa, you agree with me that you can forgive someone in absentia, but you cannot reconcile in absentia.
Mennonite Central Committee has worked with the Zambia Correctional Service since 2019, and they are the ones that have been sponsoring Restorative. The program is rolled out to all facilities, all the 69 facilities in the service, and they've ensured that they do support our programs when it comes to victim offender mediation, family ties, and as well as the peace clubs in the facilities.
Some of the expectations that we have from Zambia Correctional Service is to involve all the stakeholders in the community, such as the church or religious institutions, traditional leaders, civil servants, civic leaders, and the other community leaders on board, because these are leaders who are leading community members. So they need to be aware of this program, and they need to work hand in hand with Zambia Correctional Service for the success of this program.
They've also gone beyond to ensure that they support us also in some of the material support. We've been receiving food, we've been receiving hygiene.
Restorative justice and peace building provide vital frameworks for addressing conflict and crime in a way that promotes healing, accountability, and social harmony.
Monga program yatandiza to meet with my husband and we have reconciled with him. There's no problem.
As we conclude this documentary, let us reflect on the powerful role that restorative justice and peace building play in shaping a more united and harmonious Zambia.
Impact kalambo nasangira kwati wanu ine parwandi nali kwa tumteni. Despite ndi mchifungo chinde serving a sentence yandi but nali kwa tapisi ya mind.
These are not just initiatives. They are commitments to transforming lives, healing communities, and fostering a future where justice and peace thrive side by side.
I intend to do better, even when I go and work for another company. With the counseling that I've gone through and the consultations that I've done, I don't think I will do the same thing again.
But this journey requires all of us. It is not the responsibility of one institution, one leader, or one community. It is a collective effort. Restorative justice and peace building call on each one of us to embrace dialogue, understanding, and compassion in our daily lives. Koma ise pa family yathu tonse banja yathu ya ntuntu Isaac kumkururukira kwa ntuntu ise ndise yani amene tinganene kuti Isaac aphedwe oro Isaac anyongedwe nanga ise yathu milandu kwa mbuye Mulungu tili nazo utani. We urge all the stakeholders to continue prioritizing these initiatives by creating